Hello, this is John Mack at Full Sail University in Project and Portfolio 6 for mobile development, and this is my Project Postmortem video. So this week, my primary objectives were to implement user authentication and cloud services. And that included allowing the user to log in with an existing account or create a new account if they don't already have one, as well as keeping user data stored in cloud storage via Firebase so that they can log into their account from any device and keep track of their most current data across multiple devices. And that is done by when the user logs an act of kindness in the application, those changes are automatically pushed to cloud storage. And when the user opens the application, their current data is automatically pulled from the Firebase data store so that they are always working with up-to-date information. All of these objectives have been completed. Nothing has been missed. So from a functional requirement standpoint, the application is currently considered to be complete. However, there are some additional features that I would like to explore and implement. I am going to continue to work on this app because it is something that I think can be turned into something really special and eventually be published on the Play Store. And that is the ultimate goal here. So looking at our time logs, lots of time spent in development and research this week, just shy of 20 hours in the IDE alone, and that was spent really taking time to find the best ways to implement those cloud features, as well as find interesting ways to keep the user engaged and improve the user experience, particularly during the login and sign up process, and we'll see that in play in just a moment. As far as research, a total of 47 hours spent in research this week. And again, a lot of that research was focused on best practices for implementing that cloud functionality, as well as finding really interesting and subtle ways to improve the user experience without breaking the experience, and just making things look and feel more enjoyable overall. So we'll see that at play as we jump into our demo. So we have our main login screen here. We're going to go ahead and start with creating an account. And you can see as we go through this, you'll see some dynamic input validation come into play. So we'll say my name is Johnny. First of all, you see that the application knows who we are right off the bat, which is really fun. If I were to change this, we'll go back and say my name is Ashley, just to showcase that the application is aware of who you are as soon as you start to use it. And we'll use our student email address to create this account. And again, if we look at this in detail, we'll see that dynamic input validation come into play. So as we type in this email address, the input field actually will start to recognize once we have entered a valid email address and turn from red to green. And same with our password fields. Once we have met those password requirements, it will let us know in subtle ways by turning those fields green. And then we can finish and create our account. From here, this is everything we've already seen as far as logging acts of kindness. One thing that you probably haven't seen yet is the fun little animations that have been added throughout the application just to keep things interesting for the user. So we'll log a couple here so we can see those animations in play. And super fun there. Everything else as far as functionality from this point forward remains the same once the user is logged in. So we'll go ahead and showcase when the user does log into an existing account, the relevant data for that account is automatically pulled in for them to view. And if we make those changes, those are automatically pushed to the cloud. And then one last thing to show off here is real quickly is the automatic authentication. So if the user has already logged in, even if the application is completely closed out, if they open it again, the application will automatically log them back in and pull their current progress for them. And there we have it. Thank you so much. It's been a great month. Look forward to seeing where we go from here. Talk to you later.